Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we're doing another video consultation with a lady in Chapel Hill. She has a basement problem and she's going to show us that via Skype, see if we can come up with some solutions, some cost, and let's take a look.
Okay.
So,
I'm walking up the front of the house.
yeah. Going out there in the middle of that walk and then slowly turn around and show me the front of the house.
Okay.
And then when you come around, just kind of hold it steady as you come to the front door. Point it down a little bit more towards the ground. There we go, right there. Just kind of hold that for just for a second so that the picture catches up. Okay, good. So I see a downspout. Follow that downspout straight up. That's right by the front door, slowly. Okay, keep going up. So that's picking up the upper roof as well. Keep going up. That's picking up a lot of water off of that roof. Can you see it?
Yes, there's several roofs.
Okay, so now slowly come back down again. The downspout, where it goes underground, have you tested that one, or do you know where that would go?
That's the corner we were looking at.
Right.
And then back here is where, when we were resealing the basement, we had water down in that corner right there.
Right, I can see it on the floor. Okay.
And right directly over here, based on this other side of the wall, is where the grinder pump is.
Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we are over in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, working on several problems here on this house. One of the problems we're looking at right here, this is the garage, and they've got water coming into the garage, and you can actually see some of the efflorescence here on the wall. And we expected to find a footer, a footer of the wall down about 2 feet. However, we are down almost 5 feet, 6 feet, and I think we just found the footer, but I do not see any footer tiles. So basically, if we were going to try to seal this wall, quite an excavation all the way around this garage to get down to that footer, put footer tiles in, seal the wall. Of course, we're going to need a sump pump to lift that up. That's problem number one. Let's take a look at problem number two. Okay, so the next problem that we're looking at are the downspout drains. And you can see the homeowner's already done some excavation here. They've got some of these trenches dug. You can see the downspout drains coming out through the ground. There are lots and lots of catch basins up in the driveway. We're on a very steep grade here. The real problem is down here in the basement. And this basement wall is 14 feet deep, or I should say it's 14 feet high in the basement, so it's one of those really deep basements. And water is coming in all along this wall here, all along back to the pool. So again, they've dug up quite a few things here. You can see they're beginning to put some pipes in here to help solve some of the problem. What we've got to do over here, we've got Paul excavating down this wall to see if we can find the footer. And hopefully it's only down there about maybe 2 more feet from where Paul's at, but we need to keep exploring that area. Okay, this is another problem area of the same home, and you can see we're in the pump house, the pool house, and you can see these walls. There is so much efflorescence and water coming down through here. And also, if you look up, you'll notice there is a patio above us, and you can see all of the rusty area of this corrugated metal, which is designed to keep that water, from dropping down into this area. But they've got lots of problems both here and above. There is a catch basin here in the floor. That drain runs out, ties into these channel drains along the side of the pool, and they discharge over the hill. Okay, so now we're on top of that pump house. And you can see here, if you look closely, you'll see this white area right through here. Water just lays in this area. This is brick mortared together, sand base, on top of that galvanized roof down below. You can see kind of how high up we are. There's the pool house below. Water is actually coming down through this area and really saturating that wall. We've got Paul exploring this wall. You can see all the drainage coming through this area, but let's take a look and see where he's at over here. And you can see there is an old French drain that's way too high up on that wall, probably just to drain this little garden bed in this area. But we've got to get down, I'd say at least another 2 feet to see where, if there's a footer right there. There's a lot of big boulders and rocks down in here from the backfill. Okay, so we've been busy exploring, learning lots of things of what we could solve and able to do here today. Remember, we dug down this foundation wall. This is the garage, and this, where you see the brick meet the block, that's actually the floor. There's a slab floor there, but the foundation of this is way down there, about almost 5 feet. Ideally, we'd want to put gravel perforated pipe down at that level, seal the wall with liquid rubber, and of course be able to discharge that to daylight or put a sump pump. Pretty costly. Pretty costly excavation. If this was my house, I doubt if I would do it. Let's look for other alternatives. So if we do, this is the area that gets wet in the garage, which is normal. If we do a small gravel perforated pipe, a catch basin to help pick up the surface water, bring the line down through these bushes and tie it into the downspout drains. You can see there's a downspout drain there. We found the line over here where it's plenty deep enough for us to attach to. So we've got good downhill flow. The next thing we're going to do is check this line and make sure that this line's in good working order, because it is carrying quite a bit of roof, and it's going, basically around the house all the way. It's probably about 140 feet, which is fine. 4-inch pipe can handle that, no problem. Again, this is an alternative to parging that wall, and because again, we're probably looking at $4,000 to do that parging on that wall. That's just too much money to solve that problem. There's got to be another way. And do-it-yourselfers, this is how you do it. Find the alternative. So what we've done here is we've found the footer of the pool house, and we've sent the cable up through the footer tile. This is gravel perforated pipe. It's perforated pipe surrounded by gravel. Hold on, stop. So you can see what we do is we run the cable up here. This is a 3/4 inch spring wound cable, and it's solid steel. This is stainless steel. You can see all of the debris and mud that is on this cable. What that tells me is that the perforated pipe has the gravel is going bad. We are getting a lot of mud down into the system. However, the system is functioning. So let's pull some more cable back. So we're pulling the cable back into the machine, and what we're really looking for is to see if it becomes shiny at the end of the cable. This is pretty normal for a footer tile. In fact, it doesn't look so bad. Definitely a lot of mud in there. Water is not escaping from the footer that fast here. What we were looking for was this real shiny cable, and yeah, it's a little shiny, but that's pretty normal. That's just from other jobs. So I would say that this line is in working order, which is a good thing to know. So from the original Skype consult, we had planned to come to Chapel Hill, to cut the basement floor around the perimeter and install a sump pump. The cost of that was about $6,800. Instead, once we got there, we decided the problem is actually outside from the downspout drains. So we've done a little work, a little exploration, saved the homeowner about $6,000. And remember, the downspout drain is the most important drain in your rainwater drainage system. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.